So we're headed out this morning, about 15 minutes later than normal. But
yeah, it was kind of weird last night. The hotel room was like very small, and just...
What's that got to do with us leaving 15 minutes later?
Well, everything was like exploded in there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that
Don't
means.
laugh at me.
Well, I don't know what you
I'm
mean
just
by that.
saying.
We're 15 minutes late because the room was small?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
And
there
we had
goes the
to.
police.
And we had to, we couldn't pack up ahead of time.
I pack a little quicker than you do. So, but we do think today might be a little bit easier. I don't know. Anytime we hope that won't happen. But we did have air conditioner last night, which was a huge plus, but we did both freeze. We really didn't do anything. We just went to bed last night. We didn't even try to watch Spanish TV last night. So we'll see what today looks like. Our clothes smell so bad. I've got to do laundry. Like, that's one of the things about doing the hotel. You don't have laundry, like, available. There's no way my laundry would have been able to dry. So we got to do laundry tonight big time. We're at a hostel, so we should be able to do laundry and get that kind of taken care of. It's bad. A little over 6 miles in, almost 6.5 miles. From Ponferrada to this point, it's mostly like road walks from town to town. So not necessarily my favorite. So I'm listening to some podcasts that I listen to. Well, actually I'm listening to a sermon this morning. Red Oak Baptist in North Carolina. I've been listening to a series that's really, really good on heaven. And so I listened to the first one. Shout out to Brody, Snowbird, Red Oak. I listened to that one, which was honestly just so good. So good and encouraging. Now I'm listening to the second one, and I started it yesterday, and now that I'm kind of getting out of town, Ron's behind me a little bit. We stopped and had coffee together, and then I'm going on, which is good for me because it makes me get on and like get on the app and far out and make sure I know where I'm going, and makes me navigate. There's really nobody right now in front of me. I mean, there are, but like not invisible in front of me. So I'm not just following people. I'm having to pay attention and look for signage and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, today's just kind of So anyway, starting to heat up, but hopefully we'll get in some clouds here in a little bit. And I know I said clouds in a little bit. I don't think we're going to have any clouds. I met a person and then I kind of froze up. I didn't want to be talking. He did remind me of somebody from back home though, which is kind of funny. But hopefully we'll get in some trees here in a little bit. It looks like there's some trees right there here. And when I look at the app on far out, it does look like there's a few small sections of trees. So hopefully I'm going to have a little bit of that coming up right now. So after I finished with that road walk part, where I said, oh, we're gonna get some clouds. Then we got the little bit of trees, and then we got on to this gravel road, and then a pretty view. So that's a welcoming sight. Now, we got vineyards again, but we also have mountains, so that is nice. It's a great view to look at, for me anyway. The vineyards freak me out a little because I think I equate vineyards with lots and lots and lots of sun and no cloud cover, or no, I keep saying cloud, no tree cover. But if I've got that in front of me, that motivates me. It's beautiful to me, and also I do see trees, so that's nice. I am at 14 miles right now, and I have about a mile left. I'm coming into town now, but it's about a mile descent down into town, and honestly, it's been a pretty good day. There's been a good breeze that's been helpful, and it's a little, I wouldn't say cloudy, but it's like the sun's not beating, it's a little hazy today. The sun's not really beating down super hard, which is such a blessing. I had those 2 cups of coffee early this morning, I think around maybe 8, and I haven't had anything else. I haven't really wanted to stop, just wanted to really get to my destination today, and then have a seat and take my shoes off, get something to eat, and just kind of chill. So that's kind of where my head's been today, just kind of get to where I want to get to, and at the end of the day, and I've made good time. It's still pretty early, so I'm gonna get down here and hopefully find a burger and find a place to sit down and eat. This is the place, I'm not for sure the name, but it's the place that pilgrims, if they were sick and they couldn't continue the journey, this is where they would take them. Oh, sorry about that. This is where they would take them, and they would be considered that they have done the journey. So it was kind of like the, I don't know, the safe spot, I guess, if you will. Like if they made it this far, then it was considered that they had made the journey. Well, I've been wandering around for about an hour, lost. I still don't know that I'm found, or that I'm going the right way. I can't find where we're staying tonight, but I think I'm headed the right direction now. I think whenever I got into the city, I just got turned around in there because I thought I was there, but I could never find the hostel, like it would never show up. So I finally got on Life 360 and saw it looked like it was across water. So from where I was, so I got back on the Camino, and now I think I'm going in the right direction. So I think the problem is when you come into the city that we came into, we're not really staying in that city. We're outside in kind of a smaller town, and I'm still not 100% sure if I'm right, but I think I am. So I'm gonna hop off here and maybe sit down here and take a look. But hopefully I'm going in the right direction. all, things aren't all rainbows and unicorns here. 9 pounds out of 10. We wash our clothes. Favorite to use the bar. It actually looks really good though. So we went to get something to eat. It took a while to find something. I know you can't see my face, but I'm sure it's clear. It took a while to find like something to eat, which is one of the things that I think can be a hard, you know, because you're in a different country and, you know, you don't speak the language and you do not, every town is, I wish they had a chair in here. This is Brian's stuff and it's super heavy. I mean, compared to mine. But, you know, every town is a little different as far as how they do things, and there's siesta time, and if they have a siesta time, and yada, yada, yada. But, like, of course, I think about food all the time. I'm hungry all the time, and so, like, there's nothing worse than to go all day long without food. And then, I mean, I'm not starving, clearly. I mean, I'm not like I'm gonna die or anything, but you're hungry, and then you get places and they're not open. It looks like they're open, but they're not. Or the menu might be like veal or bread with a side of bread, or I don't know, just stuff you don't really necessarily want after you've been walking all day. We did laundry as soon as we got in, at least like to get like some of our dirtiest stuff that we were wearing, and like some stuff from yesterday that was nasty, to get all that squared away and taken care of. So we've got it hanging up. Most of my stuff is dry. It takes my sports bras forever to dry. If I were going to do it again, I would definitely probably throw in one extra like lightweight sports bra. So basically I brought one to hike in that I like to wear like for fitness type stuff. And then I brought like another one that's like a little bit thinner to sleep, not to sleep, but like at night to wear. So that's kind of, but like, for example, I haven't had a shower. We've been here for like hours because we've been working on this food situation. And I had to get that one sports bra. Somebody made it come in. No. I had to get the one sports bra washed because it takes forever the one I normally hike in. Actually, it's the only one I hike in because it was nasty. And it takes a while for it to dry because it's thicker. So I had to get it going. So then I was so hungry that I just threw on my good sports bra that I just wear at night, like after I've been showered and stuff. I threw it on because we were running out. So, you know, it's kind of like a little bit gross, but I'm scared to wash it because I'm afraid it won't be dry, and then I'm going to be really messed up if I don't have one. So it's just kind of a back and forth. And then also with this sports bra I lost at one of the places that had in one of the food places. One of those I lost, so that looks real good. I got one in and one out. So anyway, just washing and getting all the chores taken care of. is actually really nice the way they have this set up. So they've got this here, these are rinse and stuff. You've got it set up where it'll like sit right here, so it don't fall in. Then you've got your soap cleaner. Then you've got this area over here to fold and stuff, which is really nice. I'm a little concerned. Probably Brian's gonna have to come out and wring his clothes one more time. I don't wring stuff out as good as he can. But everything that we did when we got in a few hours ago is dry, except my sports bra is a little bit wet still. So I'm gonna leave it there, but it's nice how this is all set up for you to fold. So basically, hold on. So basically, as far as like what I brought, shirts, I bought this. Yeah, maybe, I think Leon. I just needed one extra shirt. I don't know that I had to have it, but I kind of wanted one extra shirt. As far as like probably needing it, no, but it's nice to have it as an option. Like sometimes I don't want to like go like sleeveless at night. So it's nice, it gives me an option. It was €5. So, and it's dry fit, so I mean that's why I bought it, because it's like so cheap. So anyway, I brought this, which is super lightweight, little Rabbit brand. Feels like you're not really wearing anything. It's amazing. Rabbit, born to run free. Wonderful. I think you could probably, I don't know, this is a small, I think they run a hair big, but then I brought this is like one of my Old Faithful. They don't even make this exact one anymore. This is Target, all in motion. Again, it's just like lightweight. It takes no time to dry, which is what you want. Some places do have wash and drying. They actually have a washer and dryer here. It's just usually a little bit pricey. So there's been times we've done it, more times than not. I mean, we've only maybe paid to have our stuff done like maybe twice, and that's been at a hostel. Or sometimes like we'll wash it by hand, because they charge you separate to wash and dry. It's more expensive to dry because they hang everything typically. But anyway, so most of the time we just washing ourselves. This is just my CrossFit tank. I will wear that at night. But it's like my sleep shirt, so I don't wear it to hike in unless I'm in dire straits. I haven't had to do that yet. But anyway, so those are the 3 shirts. All easy, dry, easy to wash, not heavy. So that's what I brought. And then like I said, I bought this one as an extra. And I'm glad I have it, just to have some sleeves. And my shoulders are like, got a lot of sun one day. But anyway, bronze. I think both of these come from Walmart. Oh, no, they did not. They're BCG brand. It is from, not Dick's Sporting Goods, but the other one. Whatever the other one is. Not Dick's, but the other one. Academy. It's Academy. And these have been good, and they dry really quick as well. So he's got these 2. A blue one. This one's actually an old one that he had. Like I can't think of the brand. It's just an old one. So there's those. He's got his blue one hanging that I just washed, and shorts, and my sports bra still. And other than that, we're pretty good to go. I do think I'm gonna come down here and wash the shorts I have on. It was way too hot to wear my pants. I probably said it a few times, but I do wish I had brought an extra pair of shorts. I wasn't expecting it to be quite this hot, so I thought at night I could get away with wearing pants. But anyway, that's how we do laundry.